are back with some more Draw Steel, a pact made in amber. Very quick. We have a new person playing with us tonight. Hello, Mark. Mark, say hi.
Hello, everybody.
Mark is going to be joining us. Hopefully he has fun, and hopefully he actually gets to play tonight. It depends on what the other players decide to do. When we last left our heroes, they had made their way into the metal beneath the coastal city of Pouso, seeking out the amber-eyed individuals, the Raiden Whites, who had attempted to assassinate them, who had laid an ambush in the docks, utilizing Ambrosio as bait, and were unsuccessful, thankfully. But the party, still not really knowing what was going on with all of that, their investigations not having garnered them any specific information, but now having drawn the threat, decided to act. So they entered into the metal and made their way with a clever disguise to the music hall, where they promptly were engaged by the conductor and his minions in open conflict. And last session, that conflict got a little touch and go there for a moment, which I don't think Lily is very happy about.
A little?
Only a moment?
A little touch and go there.
We learned real fast how many recoveries we could use in a single turn.
The health bars went up and down pretty drastically.
I used every single recovery die.
But the party was successful. The crew successful in defeating the conductor and his entourage.
And there's Jeremy.
They tried their best.
Did you die?
They tried their best to limit casualties, but unfortunately, the sheer ferocity of the fight did end with several of the Raiden Whites taking their last breath. And in the aftermath, they were able to disarm the conductor, who yet lives, yet draws breath, and begin to question him about what was happening. And that is when we introduce for the first time to the party a kind of built-in mechanic negotiations in Draw Steel. Now, this is a pretty unique negotiation. Most of the time, negotiations are with NPCs that the party specifically approaches for, like this is a mercenary guild, or this is a shop owner, or something like that, and they're trying to get something that they want out of that person, and they have to entice that person. Sometimes, though, negotiations can happen between NPCs of particular import or power that have information, or perhaps have leverage, or some sort of skill set, or something like that, that the party might not always approach of their own intent, and this is one of those instances where the party doesn't know what's going on. They have maybe a few inklings here or there and are trying to figure out more, trying to understand what exactly is happening and if they need to do anything else about it. And so we introduced the negotiation mechanic. And as it stands, at the end of last session, the party had hit 4 on interest. If interest gets to 5, that is a good thing. Doesn't have to get to 5, but if it gets to 5, that is a very good thing. And they were at a patience of 2. If patience gets to 0, that typically is a bad thing, and at the very least, that is an end to the negotiation, right? So that is where the mechanical statistics of the negotiation had ended. But right before we ended the session, Higgins had a thought about some things, specifically the magic surrounding the situation, with his backstory of his master and the artifacts in his master's care. The party noted repeatedly that the conductor was unable to answer several of their questions, either kind of like glassing over in the eyes or just, not seemingly present for the moments in order to respond to their questions. And Higgins realized that the amber wand, much like the amber glaive he had utilized in this battle, the amber wand was the tool of the old god that the conductor had been using against the party, had been using to influence the minds of other creatures of the Raiden Whites and his entourage, etc. Bansii now holds that wand, and Higgins rightly assessed that while the conductor had been disarmed of this implement, the implement had yet to obtain a new master, and so its influence still held in the conductor's mind. So Bansii made the decision to change that. And at the end of the last session, Bansii heard the voice inside her mind say several things, mostly praising Bansii for being a work of art, but also praising Bansii for being a wellspring of sorrow and anger. And that the two of them would get along quite nicely. And that moment is where we ended the last session, as Bansii actually takes hold of the Amber Wand. Interest of the conductor sits at 4, patience at 2, and the party still doesn't really know what the fuck is going on. So, to bring us back into that scene, before we have any questions or anything like that, to bring us back into the scene, Bansii, immediately after you hear that recognition and you kind of like feel the magic of the Amber Wand permeate you, and you realize like you have now claimed this implement at the very least. It is now acting with you rather than with the conductor. All three of you watch as the conductor visibly gasps, shudders, and his eyes widen. And he looks around with a newfound clarity at the bodies, some of which are corpses.
We tried, man.
And you see,
we really tried.
Him kind of like shudder, and you see his lower lip just kind of like quiver as a wave of sadness washes over him that you realize he had not been permitted to feel prior to this moment.
Sorry, dude.
And now is when I release ye into the mix. Now what the fuck do y'all want to do? Question away, ask away.
Seeing like his senses like come back to him, like he's like coming back and like reconciling all that happened. I'll actually walk up to him, and if he's like laying on the ground or sitting or whatever, I'll offer him a hand and like stand him up, and then give him like a water to see if like
he is sitting. You can see his wounds are a bit too severe to actually like get up, even with your aid, without like a little bit of time and or magical healing. He much like you all, this is a more powerful individual than not. So he basically has like his own recovery mechanism that he can burn through as a powerful NPC to get himself back into a shape. But he's just it's like a time locked scenario. So unless you're wanting to like heal him in some manner, he takes your like your I don't necessarily want to say warmth, but your compassion. He seems to respond to it. Like he looks up at you and he kind of like nods, and there's not a Fuck, how do I want to do this? You know what, Yuvik, roll a power roll. Let's just see this. Let's see how this goes.
It's just a straight roll, or do you want a stat?
Do you have?
I have.
Let's just roll a straight power roll for now.
Straight power roll.
If
Here
it's
goes.
if it's on the edge of something,
It's a 1.
It's that's
Tier 1.
Well, that's a 10 without any modifiers.
Yeah.
So I think with the concept of like your presence, persuasion, right? Like that kind of scenario, it's gonna be a tier 2. You're offering a foe some amount of compassion, and that foe is not completely closed off to that compassion, but also looking at some of the people that he knows dead on the floor around him. So you don't see any sort of like vehemence or any like blame wash across his face, but you also don't see him just like
Yeah. No.
welcome you with open arms.
Completely understandable reaction. Listen, it took a lot for us to make it down here without involving the entirety of the Navy. We've seen this before, and we need to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Where did you get the wand?
Okay. I'm gonna remind you all of the interest and patience mechanic and the way they work, in that if you hit on a I'm trying to think of what the exact verbiage is. I can't remember what the positive verbiage is, but it's like a motivation, right? If you hit on a motivation in your questions or conversations, basically if you make a power roll towards a motivation, that will be counted as a good thing towards their interest. If you hit a pitfall, right, that can lower their motivation, but it also will lower their interest, right, in theory, is the or patience. So the scenario is, I believe you all have already hit one pitfall and hit one motivation. The pitfall that you have hit seems to be around the concept of how to phrase this. Maybe duty would be the best way to phrase this, right? Like as if basically like the Raiden Whites being beholden to society, to they're being a power over them, right? Is the kind of thing. And the motivation,
That was
conversely,
the capital question.
Well,
like where they were talking about.
Yeah, it was right before that, but it was kind of the lead in. But the thing that kind of motivated him from a response was the concept of like freedom or legacy for the Raiden Whites, right? It's a bit of a murky kind of like concept. You didn't get anything very clear from him, but I want to remind you that. So Yuvik, as you say that, right, like you see him kind of stiffen in reaction, almost as if he's unsure whether to take your statement as a hidden threat, or if he should take you at face value in the concept of like trying to, we're trying to not,
Yeah,
so there's just a lack of, you see like this conductor that you're now speaking to, now that Bansii has taken hold of the Amber Wand, is more responsive, more like physically responsive, facially, like feature-wise, is more responsive. He's more animated, but he's also kind of confused, right? He doesn't know who the fuck you all are either, and you see he looks at you and he goes, "You're members of the Navy," because he didn't have a fucking clue. Like, again, y'all came down here disguised. You're not wearing emblems on you or anything like that.
I see no reason to lie. I'll tell him, yes, we four are with the Navy. We were investigating people running around with maybe some glowing eyes.
You see him kind of like blink a bit, and he kind of like, he looks at you. He kind of like tilts his head, and he looks confused, and he's like, you were here already yesterday.
Specifically, or the Navy?
Well, I was solo.
You're realizing, like, he is remembering. Bansii, you hear in your mind, oh, it's always such a joy to watch them realize the lengths they have gone to for their own ambition. Uvik and Higgins being like up close, right? Bansii has stepped back because of the wand. You see this like dawning realization on the conductor's face as he like, at first he didn't recognize Uvik, and now he is beginning to recognize Uvik as he converses with him, and he's like, you were the one who was here yesterday. The one with... And he kind of like gesture. He points over and he sees Ambrosio kind of sitting there, right? Still a little beat up, a little banged up, right? Ambrosio. And you see, he recognizes Ambrosio instantly. And he says... And then you see shock right across his face as he doesn't voice it out loud, but he remembers what they did to Ambrosio to ambush you all.
Bro and left him in an alley.
Yeah. And this is, you didn't get to experience this with the Rex of the Tletziski, right? You like that was a fierce melee, and he just got killed, right? Like there was no like communication or negotiation after that.
Can I talk to the weapon?
Sure.
Okay. You can
Does it
finish
have to
what
be
you're
out
gonna
loud?
say. You can finish what you're gonna say. I have to think about what I want to say.
All I was gonna say was that it seems as if there is an obvious disconnect where the conductor, right, like you had already ascertained that concept of like there is some sort of like limited, at the very least limited sort of like influence or mind control happening here. But it seems as if the conductor is remembering things in such a way that suggests he might not have been in full control of his faculties during everything that had transpired.
So then, like, to like
Bansii,
in that same vein,
I think as you're kind of like considering this, you hear in your mind, "Oh, don't let him. Everything that happened was as he willed it. My power is just the conduit."
Not suggestion. I would say this in my brain to the weapon. You don't suggest things.
If my hosts want something so dearly, why would I not counsel them on ways to achieve that desire? I can feel great desires. That vengeance burns.
This is not good. Team, we
So
should
bright.
take this weapon away from. We should take this weapon away from Bansii. Pickle, I'm a very wrathful spirit, by the way.
Yeah.
I have no problem going and killing people, so this might be bad. But anyway, I have strict orders that they're to kill me if I start doing weird stuff. So we'll see how this goes.
And for reference, I also have one of these. Mine is a glaive.
But he's supposed to go get it checked out before he actually starts talking to it. So there's that.
Who knows? I've already talked to it. But...
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
You're dumping those DMs.
You know.
We messed up last session. I was supposed to be taking a bunch of damage from it.
Well, you were supposed to be taking damage, but you were all supposed to be getting temporary HP, so I think it would have balanced out. I kind of glossed back over the video, and I was like, it's mostly fine. It's mostly fine.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay, sorry. Back to the story. That was a derail for the sake of bringing Pickle up to
Yeah.
speed. Wrathful Bansii has a lot of people she would like to cut.
Sure.
So it'll be interesting.
Sounds pleasant.
Bansii, are you engaging the wand? Uvik Higgins, are you engaging the conductor? Otherwise, the conductor seems present enough, cognizant enough that he's starting to kind of like shift, and you see him kind of like clutch at a few wounds and try to like reposition himself, not for standing up, not for any sort of like real ability to move, but just for a moment of comfort as he kind of like tries to take in the situation. I know Higgins, or it was one of you two, had mentioned. I don't know. I think I cut you off because I was clarifying stuff, but one of you two had asked again about who he got the wand from.
I thought maybe in a clearer state of mind, he may.
Yeah, I
Be a
think we
bit
asked
more-
last time
Well, you asked
where he got the wand,
yes.
and he was gonna say something, and then it was like he couldn't say anything.
You asked last time twice, I believe, and each time he said the word Ingaintsa, but he said it in a very kind of like shaky, like, unfocused way, and there was no elaboration. It was just that word. But I think, like, just a few moments ago, before I got, like, off on a tangent about explaining the motivations and pitfalls and stuff like that, I think, Mitch, you had re-mentioned asking about who gave him the wand?
Yeah.
Do you want to, like, pursue that line of questioning?
We can't, haven't we asked that like 3 times now, though?
You did, but
I
that
did.
was prior to Bansii actually, like, claiming the wand.
Gotcha, but then didn't Jay just ask it just now?
It got like muddied in the waters, and I don't think we actually like went through with actually discussing it.
Gotcha. Okay. So do you want me to ask
I'm-
again, or do you want to just run off of it with Jay?
I'm restarting conversations because I get sidetracked and I interrupt y'all. So that's
I mean,
my fault.
I could just
Then,
keep
then
going.
Uvik, you kick back up.
Okay. All right. I'll just go for it. I'm like, we know that there are multiples of the weapon. We need to know.
His eyes widen.
Yeah, I'm not so. Okay, so that
his
kind
eyes
of
widen,
answers-
and then like his eyes see the amber glaive on Higgins' back, and he looks shocked.
and I'll follow his eyes to Higgins, and then I'll come back to him, and I'll like slow
Speaking
nod.
of, I start wrapping that back up.
Okay.
and
He doesn't wait for your questioning. He says, "You've met him, the masked man, the face of bronze."
Who does he say that to?
He kind of like back and forth between Higgins and Uvik, because Uvik's the one talking, but Higgins is the one with the amber glaive.
and the masked man's name is Indinka? Did you
In-
say?
In Gainsa.
Indinsa.
I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's his name. It's what I heard in my mind each time I asked.
Gain.
Bansii will ask in her head, "Your name is Ngainsa?"
Oh, no.
What's your
I
name?
don't think we're quite to names yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, me.
So
The one who doesn't
judging-
even use your name.
I use my name.
Bansii. Sure.
and then once I get the conductor's eyes back, I'll say, judging by your reaction, I'm assuming you don't know if any others of these weapons have been handed out.
No. Wasn't part. Ugh. His eyes go real wide. Like, oh shit. And he kind of like scoots and he looks at all of you. And then he looks like past you, and it's like he's listening for something. What?
You okay?
What time is it?
How for you?
It's it's middle of the night, maybe 3, 4 in the morning, something like that.
I will relay that information.
He seems to be minorly relieved, but also even more concerned over the members of the Navy standing before him.
The fact that we are Navy?
Yes.
Probably. Look, you can thank Ambrosio. We're the only ones that came down. We didn't inform our superiors. This is off the books.
Went through quite a lot of
Bansii is
effort
this-
to make it so.
Bansii, for the team, is suspicious that he didn't want to be caught. Like, I don't think he felt like he needed to be saved. Maybe she'll say that. Actually, she'll say that out loud. Did you actually want to be saved?
Oh. Bansii, roll me a
That's
power roll. Roll
That's
me
a
power-
great question, though.
Roll me a power roll.
Did that work?
It's
Sorry, here we go.
coming.
There it is.
Ooh.
On the save.
That's an 11. I'm going to say probably this is going to be involved or... I don't know what skill this might necessarily be attached to, but I'm sure it would be related to your presence. So I'm going to give you the +2 off of that. That's going to be a tier 2 result. Which
Thank you.
means that he doesn't get incredibly indignant in his response to you. But he does like look at you and he says, "Saved. We don't need to be saved. We need to be free. We need to be recognized for who and what we are, for what we contribute to this society, to this world."
Are you free now, or were you free before?
You see, he hesitates on that line of questioning, right? Like, his mind has just been freed from, or at least, like, mostly freed from whatever influence held him. So he has retorted to you, but now he's like,
You got nothing to back it up.
yeah. So he kind of like, he doesn't have a comeback. He doesn't have a response. So he opens his mouth and then shuts it.
Bansii will look at Higgins and Uvik and just narrow her eyes.
That, for clarity, was a pitfall that Bansii managed to navigate out of.
Oh no, in what way? Oh, you can't tell me that. Shit!
I mean, he could. He just won't.
He could tell me.
I'm-
Make a roll. It was a pitfall. So, yeah, independence is a thing for this dude because he wants to be like super recognized for all that he is. But he is. I mean, that's
Well,
the thing, right?
not necessarily him. He wants his people of the metal.
But Ambrosio
The
even
ring
knows like how important he is. Like he is, and the arts are, and what he's doing is to the entire culture of this area. Like he's known. And I don't know if it has to do at all with the wand.
Well, it
Maybe
sounds
I'll
like
say
he was
that. Maybe
known
I'll ponder
prior to
that.
the wand.
Maybe I'll ponder that out loud and just say, like, the reason that Bansii will say this outright to him. Like, the reason that we were so careful with your life in making sure that you lived and as much of your people lived as possible is because you are so well loved here and because of what you're accomplishing here. But we have also seen what this power that you held has done before.
Gotta
And-
be careful.
Why we have to be
'Cause-
careful?
Well, I was just gonna say you might want to be careful of that because he basically told him that we only kept him alive because people like him.
But that's what he wants. He wants the recognition, right?
Well, I think it's not just him. He wants recognition for his people, like the people.
He
of the
wants
metal.
he wants the Raiden Whites to be seen as equal to the
I
humans
want
in the
a
Navy.
power roll from all three of you.
Oh my god, if we have to kill him, I'm gonna be so mad.
Power.
Kapacha!
Ooh, not good.
Not rolling
Going
great
poorly.
tonight.
Anybody want to use any hero tokens?
Oh my god, how bad is this?
How many do we got?
All right, I'll toke up.
He token.
I'm toked.
A good
Okay.
token.
That is 1, so that is you're
Oh.
basically sitting at a tier 3, a tier 2, and a tier 1.
So I had
Are you
one left
happy
over. I
with
don't know
that?
if they refreshed.
Were they refreshed? We're
I don't have
refreshing.
any tokens. Okay.
Yeah, we're
How many do
refreshing.
we get again?
Is-
There's gonna be 4 for
Okay.
I don't know if I want to
Thanks.
waste 2 on this.
up to y'all.
I
You got
mean,
a
the
tier, you got a tier
repercussions.
3, a tier 2,
But
a
it
tier
could
1.
very well be worth it.
I mean, hold on, time out, team. The repercussions are if we have to fight this dude to get out,
We don't know what the
kill him.
repercussions are yet.
I know, but if we do, we
I
have
will-
to fight our way out.
Clarify this. I will let you know that this power roll is a behind the scenes power roll. You three are not making this power roll to do something directly to the conductor. I'm having you make this power roll to determine whether or not I give you information or not.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm good not using a hero token here. We've already used one.
Yeah? Okay. Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 1 will balance into a Tier 2, so here is the information I will give you. The information that I will give you is that with Higgins and Uvik both arguing the side of he wants Raiden White society to be recognized, and Bansii arguing the side of is it about his own recognition, I will say no one is wrong here.
So he has good base morals, but he wants the attention regardless. Or he's using the cause as a ways to further his own reputation.
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think Bansii, have any more questions for him.
I mean, I look. All right. Look, it's clear that this is not over yet. Maybe with you, maybe here, and maybe tonight.
Are you saying these words out loud?
I am saying these words out loud.
As soon as you say it's clear that this is not over yet, he flinches and he looks up at you as if searching your face to see how much you know. You have hit on something. There is something there.
I see.
The three of you think
dig.
about
All right.
think about what else you know, what else you have experienced, what other.
What's with the goblins?
I don't.
What the fuck is happening with those goblins?
I don't know if the goblins are related,
thing?
but I will ask. What was your intention with the wand? What were you planning to do? I understand that, you know, your people have not been treated equal in the past, and I know that that's important to you, but what were you going to do?
Roll me a power roll.
Pachow. Damn, you
you
right
hear him
here.
kind of like he looks at you like he had looked at you in like shock, like reading your face, and now he like looks away and he kind of like mutters just nothing. Your approach is too general. His patience is now at 1.
Oh, I need to stop fucking this up.
Well, there is clearly something else going on here. And he's reacting to that. But whatever it is that motivates him, whatever his cause was for the action that you still do not know, the intent, right, of what is the plan, what were you going to do, right? You're trying to figure that out, but he does not seem responsive to just a general like, hey, what were you trying to do? You've gotta find a pressure point or a way to motivate him or a way to shock him into something.
So how many do you believe you needed to take control of before you'd be able to take this in?
And also, how is controlling their minds giving them freedom?
Ooh, hit him with that hypocrisy.
Both of you roll power rolls.
Quit making me roll. It's gonna be bad. Damn it.
It was bad. And Mitch was good. Mitch was good, Jay was bad.
I'm gonna use a hero token. I'm re-rolling it.
You do it if you want to.
Hello,
Jasmine.
God!
Ellen.
Damn,
It's a good
Jay.
word.
Damn.
Love our sick kitties.
Jazz hands.
Ellen.
Uh.
Desi. Got wet. Okay. Coming to my lap. Okay. Why do you sound like a little chainsaw? Between the line of questioning from Uvik and Higgins, the conductor, as Higgins is asking this question, right? Like, how many more did you think you needed to take the city? You see the conductor's head snap over, and his mouth begin to open with what seems like might be a harsh rebuke, right? And before he gets it out, Higgins cuts him off with and how is controlling their minds freedom. He pauses, turns and looks at Higgins. He turns specifically and he looks at the now wrapped amber glaive over Higgins' shoulder. I didn't control them. They followed my zeal with their own. They shared my passion. We had a dream. But now I'm realizing that dream may have been more of a nightmare.
Bansii will ask the weapon in her head, "Is that what you'll do? You'll spread my wrath?"
Do you
I-
want me to?
Will empower you to fulfill your desires. And if you surround yourself with like-minded individuals that share your zeal for vengeance, then why shouldn't they too be allowed some semblance of that wrath as well?
Jeremy, I have a question.
What's up?
Bansii surrounds herself with kids with a passion for toys. Is this
I don't
how
know,
we
man.
spend Christmas cheer?
Kids can be pretty vengeful at times.
I think Bansi's about to create a Children of the Corn army.
Like,
I'm just saying, like, this is how Christmas cheer spreads, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Christmas cheer.
Christmas horror
Either
movie.
that or like Lord of the Flies,
Yeah.
something like
Mhm.
that.
This December,
All the places we can take this. This is gonna be so much fun.
give the
Okay,
gift
sorry.
of
Anyways,
murder. Yeah, so like he seems a defensive, right? But also potentially remorseful and unsure of his actions. Like he looks through Ubik and Higgins to Bansii, who's standing back there with the wand. And he looks at the wand as if like having this realization of maybe things got a little out of hand.
So, I understand. Shouldn't say I understand. I have compassion for your plight and the problems your people face in dealing with humans and the nation at large. But this is now the second time we've found one of these amber items. And in both times, the people wielding them and the people around them had been changed. please help us track down who is giving these out so that we can stop others from being hurt.
It said we could be liberated. So we thought as liberators would. How best to declare our liberation? We sought allies. They had a plan. Gods.
Who was they?
He looks at you, and he's gonna say another fucking word. It's noun day. He says,
Noun day.
"It's noun day."
Get my notepad open.
Yep.
I can
Him or
find
the
it.
nouns.
Also, can you put that other name in chat in Gynsa? I did not spell that correctly, I'm sure.
I spelled it ENGYNSA. How close was that?
It's more ENGAINTZA.
Oh, AI had EI.
Yeah, it's not spelled how it
Mine's
sounds.
more closer to Ed Ginsa.
Ginsa. Yeah.
I'm just surprised there's no H's.
Not my language.
Yeah, if it's not a Jeremy original.
He says, it was the fuck, how do I fucking say this word? Eskatuan. And any of you roll history checks for me.
I don't particularly good at history.
I'm not either. I still only have culture. We've tried to make that work sometimes, but I don't think it helps. I have rumors.
You could roll culture. I'm down with culture. Situation. It's not quite a 1-to-1, but we'll wiggle it.
Skills of rumors and strategy.
Yeah, I got for lore. I got criminal underworld and magic. That's it.
Yeah, no dice. Okay, so is that a 16, a 5, and a 14, or were those old rolls?
Those are old. Only
Okay.
Bansii draws. Yeah, just Lily.
Well, you two
Did you-
both just roll me. What is that?
Y'all ready for another single digit roll?
You two will both just roll me power rolls.
I
Here we
am
go.
ready.
Single digit. Here we go. Yeah,
Ooh,
well,
Very close.
it had to prove you wrong, but just barely.
It's just still.
Yeah, I think maybe Bansii, just due to her nature of like collecting information and trying to be engaged in things, has heard the name, but probably doesn't know a lot about them. But the Eskatuan were the people who lived here before the settlers came. When I say here, I mean
The archipelago?
no, I don't mean the archipelago. I mean
This
here.
specific
I
island.
mean in Pouso, like the land you're standing on right now. The Eskatuan are who lived here, as opposed to like elsewhere in the archipelago.
Okay.
Bansii, I think on a tier 2, you know the name, and you know that the Eskatuan were a tribe of goblins.
I will.
We found the double connection.
The goblins?
He nods at
Probably
you.
raccoons.
You all, I'm gonna say this. You all know you are on the cusp of understanding what was happening here, but you are also on the cusp of alienating this man, of him determining that you are just foes that are, like, you have done what you could to not slay his people, and you're not torturing him, but you still work for the man, right? like so you are right on that cusp of this individual. While you might not understand all of his motivations, you realize that he was caught up in some sort of zealous action to try to liberate, quote unquote, make a legacy for, right, his people. But you see writ on his face the realization that it was whatever the plan was, it was a bad plan. And you see regret in that look. But you have a chance here to get the rest of it out of him, or for him to just be like, well, now the die is cast.
Sure. Look, this could have gone way worse for either side. Had it not been us and your people clashing here, the Navy had come in and more of the metal had fought, damage would have been irreparable. I don't want to make anything worse, and I don't think you do either. Can you give us a contact in the Escatuan that we can talk to? I'm not looking to hunt people. I don't want to hurt anyone else.
Actually,
We just need to get to the root of this.
Bansii over here.
Actually, she says,
Bansii over
after
here.
I don't want to
Actually.
hurt people.
Actually, there's a few pinkies I want to snap.
actually, are you familiar with anyone in the capital? Specifically in your industry, working to bring music, to create music. Anyone in the arts in the capital that you'd be interested in meeting or being connected to?
He kind of look. He has
Character,
whiplash
you
right now.
bribe
He has whiplash right now. Like he's momentarily caught off guard by Bansii's line of questioning, because he was like focused on Higgins and has the scenario, and then
Yeah.
it's like,
I think
There-
I'm more willing than my counterparts to deal in bargains. If you can give us the information that my friends are asking of you, then I will give you my word that if you want to leave a legacy for your people and you want to be connected to something bigger, I will use my reputation to try and find someone in capital who will listen.
oh, Bansii, you're so close to a thing. You are so close to the utilization of the renown mechanic to be like, I am actually a person of interest. I have renown. You just don't quite actually have
I
mechanical
know.
renown
But
yet.
maybe
You're
I'll have
renowned.
it
You're so
someday.
close. You're so close.
I used it before with,
Yeah.
with
I
the
write you
devil
an
lady.
IOU
Yeah,
on
yeah.
renown.
No,
I'm gonna
I just mean like
Yeah.
I mean I've used people before in the way where like if I need to find information, I've
Oh,
utilized
100%.
the
Yeah.
card, and I've utilized. So I was kind of going that angle.
And it would work. It would absolutely work in this angle if you legitimately had like some pips of renown. 100% would actually work. In this instance, what I'm gonna say is I am going to give a double edge to Higgins' power roll here. So
Okay.
back to Higgins' line of reasoning, with Bansii basically having sweetened the pot here, in as much as she can. I'm gonna say, Higgins, roll me a power roll, and you're gonna have a double edge, which is going to automatically push it a tier higher.
No.
Oh my god.
Hero token.
Okay.
He's gonna burn them.
Burning them all.
Okay, so that is an 11, which is a tier 1, but we didn't determine a skill, which means you're gonna have some, probably presence, right? Gonna have some influence, which would mean that it would be a tier 2 at a 12. The double edge pushes it to a tier 3. The Maestro is momentarily caught off guard by what Bansii says, and then after Bansii finishes, he looks at her and he just kind of says, "If we'd met a few weeks ago," and he looks back at Higgins and he says, "Don't want things to get worse. It might be too late for that. All the gunpowder we've stolen, they're gonna blow up
Raccoons
several
that
portions."
spit up the gunpowder.
And Mitch has now got it. They're
Where's
gonna
it taking
blow
the
up
gunpowder?
several
Where
parts
is
of the
it?
city.
Oh, sorry, what? What were the...
When?
Today. This morning. Hours. We have hours. His
Is there any
interest
stopping it?
His interest moves to 5 and locks in. Despite not really knowing this man, despite not knowing everything that drives him, his past, his history, the actions that you have taken, the allies that you have at your side, Ambrosio,
Hey, bro.
the attempt to spare his people, not torturing him or not, being assholes to him, taking the influence of the wand from him and attempting to understand what is going on. You see him kind of like slowly like reach up to the railing behind and drag himself up as he's been slowly recovering this time, like as I kind of said at the beginning, as a powerful NPC, kind of doing the same thing you all do and slowly burning through recoveries. He is nowhere near hale and hearty or like a threat, right? But he does pull himself up to his feet. He's clutching his stomach. And he kind of like tries to draw himself up a bit, and he says, "I want a legacy for my people, but not this legacy. I was wrong. I was and he looks across at Bansii and he can't bring himself to say the words to like admit that he was influenced, that it wasn't his, and you're not sure if it's a combination of like pride or shame or guilt or what have you, right? Like it's hard to read on his face, but he's unable to admit whatever it is. But he looks at all three of you and he says, I know the points. Each one where the barrels are to be stored and the blasts are to go off. He looks around and you can see there's a couple of his people that are kind of like coming to. Like slowly regaining themselves, you know, standing here or there or like moving into more comfortable positions as they just kind of took their ass kicking. But he kind of like, he looks around and he says, we have allies.
Will you help us?
Can
Oh,
stop we can stop the Ezkatuan at several of these places if you can stop them at the last.
Where?
Deal.
Can show you. Okay.
Same deal at half HP with no recoveries left.
Meow.
That's right. Let's go.
Okay. There is going to be a couple of rapid scenarios that happen here as the conductor begins to maneuver his people around and try to like get up, and he sends some people off to go find other people. In very short order, there are clearly other people in his employ or that were perhaps maybe influenced by the wand, but still people that he trusts. You little shitbag. He's like, the Papa's lap is where I am. You cannot remove me. All right, fine. You're sick. I'll accept it.
They don't feel good.
I know.
So
But
you
I'm
have
a-
3
I'm
more
a
cats,
member.
huh?
Several kind of like minutes passed as the conductor starts making arrangements. And then you see there are a couple of Raiden Whites coming and going, and people start to gather pretty rapidly. And the conductor discusses with Ambrosio, actually, basically, because Ambrosio's gonna be able to guide you there far more easily than the conductor giving you directions or anything like that. So, the conductor basically explains to Ambrosio where one of these locations is. And in pretty short order, there are forces mustered, and the conductor and his people are ready to go stop what is about to happen. And he'll say to you, he'll say, I might be able to convince my way in to stop what's gonna happen at the location I'm at. Some of my people maybe, and he kind of like shakes his head as if he doesn't think that'll work. And then he looks at you three and he basically says straight up, he says, I cannot fathom the Ezkatuan giving up without a fight.
That's fine. We can do
Is there
that.
anything you know that might help us reduce casualties?
They are survivors. If they realize the fight is not going their way, either because of the amount of casualties they're experiencing or because their leadership is cut off, they won't stick around. They won't fight to the last man. They'll run, survive, to plan and plot for another day.
Okay. All right, well, there's no time to waste. We should probably get moving.
And with that, the various different forces move out. Ambrosio is able to guide you all back through the metal into the far reaches of some of these tunnels. All of you, anybody like really into navigation or anything like that?
I have, and one of my exploration skills is navigate.
Cool. Roll me a navigation check.
Brother, it ain't my night.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
look,
my night.
look,
This
look,
is
look,
not
look,
my night.
look, look.
Look, it's something about the metal. It's
What-
something about the metal. I cannot.
No. What's happening here is you're just getting all of the bad rolls out before
combat.
before a possible fight. Yeah. Totally. You all are moving through these dark, narrow tunnels, following Ambrosio. You realized, right, the forces that the conductor mustered. There are 4 different locations that this situation is happening at. The conductor has sent you to the 4th, and he and his forces are splitting off, going towards the other 3 in the hopes that they can stop this, that they can prevent this 5th of November ass situation. And that's it. You all are moving through dark tunnels, and I think it is at that point that we're gonna take a quick break so that I can privately message someone and be like, hey, maybe blah 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 blah. So, un momento, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, we're back. Always the joy of figuring out plans as they happen. You all are traveling through darkness for close to an hour, maybe an hour and a half. The timeline, you weren't given like an exact timeline by the conductor. Yuvik kind of answered the what time is it question. 3, 4-ish.
Move that pretty girl.
This is Arthur. This is
Arthur. Pretty boy.
Oh, good boy.
He's like, I will accept this for a peanut butter.
No, he will accept it for a peanut butter. So, do you know the conductor? The conductor told you first light is when the explosions, when the detonations are supposed to happen. You know you do not have a lot of time, but you are traveling as quickly as you safely can, and eventually you come close to the scenario or to the destination, and Ambrosio warns you. Says, we're almost there. Happens. And he looks at Higgins. He says, same situation. I'll stay back unless things get too out of hand.
Sounds good. You did great, lad.
Okay.
Do we happen to get anything back in the midst of running to this new place?
Yeah, can it be considered a long rest?
No.
Even a short one.
We can
Even
take a
a
long
short
rest, but
one.
when we wake back up, there's just gonna be smoldering docks.
Yeah. It's not a
Are
good
there
plan.
5-hour energies that I could grab on the way?
I
Good
believe
stuff.
you and your party still have 2 healing potions.
Oh Lord.
Excellent. How much do those heal?
A recovery.
A
Oh,
recovery.
no. That's not right. That's not right. I think. Let me double check.
I think we used two in that fight.
We've been down this road before, and each time, I forget the actual answer to this question. New system, who dis? I can only use that excuse for so long. Hoards.
As long as you want, Jeremy.
Treasures. What? That. No, go away. Go away. Healing potions. Yep, nope, actually, yeah, it is just, it's a recovery. Just don't have to actually have a recovery for it to work.
I would like to glug a healing potion then, because I have 12 HP left. And no recovery.
And no recoveries.
No recoveries. Welcome to the way draw steel works. Is it slowly burns through the party's resources and says, "Wanna keep going?" Oh, did y'all?
I welcome the sweet release of death.
I believe everyone had 4 victories. Where are your victories? So that's the alternative, is you all start with 4 victories. Well, not all of you. Anyways, Higgins, Bansii, Uvik, you are approaching a darkened tunnel, or you're approaching a space through a darkened tunnel, and you can hear the chittering, guttural language of individuals speaking, coming from beyond, excitedly, but I don't think any of you speak that tongue.
Is it
Nope.
Alien, Riohan, the first language, or Vorik?
No.
No, I don't.
It's
You mean it's not mind speech?
It is a tongue that you all
Who knew?
recognize because you've heard it being spoken quite frequently, quite recently. It is the same tongue that the Raiden Whites speak in. It is, I think it's called like Sletchik or Sletchtik or something like that.
Does Italian boy know?
It is a tongue that the Raiden Whites share with Goblin kind. There are a couple of different underground races that speak this language.
But what
Ambrosio, yeah, Ambrosio can kind of like just, they're excited. They say it's almost time.
Start sneaking.
Others are, they're moving away. This is the last group. That they're to set the fuses, and then translation to all of this is that the
areas were successful.
The longer you wait, the fewer goblins. The fewer goblins are still going to be here, because it's about to be a big explosion. They're not all just gonna stay here and hang out. So there are goblins leaving. The longer you wait, the fewer goblins there will be. But the longer you wait, the less of an opportunity you might have to stop this.
Okay, well,
sneaking forward.
Are y'all stealthing?
Sneak leak.
Everyone roll me
I
sneak.
am for sure.
If you got it. Sneak if you got it.
I
Is
don't.
Power
I don't
roll. Are you
have.
gonna send me a sneak?
I only have hide. I only have hide.
Everyone just power roll me.
Brother,
Excellent.
I know there are 2 digits in this game.
Oh, fuck me, I guess.
They know exactly where we are.
Holy shit.
Hey guys, I think I heard something over here.
As we clump down
Holy
the
shit.
hallway.
Okay. The joys of having a phone and being able to communicate in multiple different vectors. Wonderful. You all hear a screech. As you're approaching, you hear a screech, and a goblin excitedly starts to jump up and down and point in your directions.
Yeah, fair.
Get it? We get it. We suck at hiding.
Get it? We get it.
I say, and then teleport into darkness.
Uno momento. Fucked.
These
up.
the
Do we have to-
Saskatchewan.
Before any battle, do we have to be careful of the barrels?
I would assume very much yes.
I would probably not shoot fire near.
Well, I don't have fire, but I could open up a void underneath the barrels.
Draw some steel.
To where?
Draw steel.
Draw
Draw.
some steel.
Whoever did that.
Oh.
We are rolling so freaking good today.
Oh yeah, that makes some sense. Okay. We're just gonna swap off of the Shimmering Woods, and we're gonna do some dread. All right, it's time. It's time. These goblins are gonna come in hot. Coming in hot. You hear extremely hyper shouting, and a bunch of goblins rush at you. And this one's gonna charge at the biggest looking guy.
That
He's
has
gonna
no
roll some
recovery.
dice.
I'm gonna take
And
one damage.
He gets a 1 damage. Look, his
Okay.
his bark is perhaps bigger than his bite. as this goblin very excitedly rushes you and clubs you in the side, but it's not especially painful.
What if his club took more damage?
Maybe. This goblin warrior comes up from behind, and you see him huck a javelin at you, and it kind of glances across you. And that's them. That's the easy peasy, lemon squeezy, not a problem. Who wants to go?
This is it seems like a great AoE.
Sorry, can
opportunity.
I do one thing as he hits me with that shot? It's not gonna actually change the damage, but
Sure.
I want to use in all this confusion
Yeah.
to do a teleport.
100%.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fantabulous. All right, in all this confusion, teleport right on over. Okay, now who's going?
I do have lots of
Um,
AoEs. They are all grouped together.
Yeah, go for it.
Get him.
Get him. All right, Bansii. What
Okie
recoveries do you
dokie.
have? Oh, Bansii has plenty of recoveries.
I've got
Bansii's fine.
You don't have any like debuffs or anything on you, Higgins, right? You're good. It's just you're hurt.
Yeah.
what's with the background of the tokens parallaxing with the when I move the screen?
I don't know.
Woo!
Jeebus. Every time.
That's a good.
Okay.
What was that? Did you brain
Behold
drain
the
them?
mystery.
You did. You brain drained them.
I
Alright.
brain drained them.
3 of the goblins immediately fall to their knees, clutching their brains as they scream in agony, and liquid that is not the color it should be comes out of their noses. Bansii, so mean. So mean.
Then I'm gonna hit that guy with some acid, and then I'm gonna run up in between these two.
So aggressive. Okay. Fantastic.
Sensation's weakness.
Oh,
Ah.
okay then.
That popped up too. Your character said it.
He did it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
was
he
ready
did.
that time.
He hesitatedly weakened.
Uh,
Realize
Or the opposite.
I'm gonna do this. Maybe this will help.
Oh, Bansii, you moved up closer to him, so I don't do extra stuff because he's alone.
Uh oh. Do you want me to back up? I didn't know that.
No, it's okay. No, it's
I
okay.
can't- okay.
I'm just gonna do something different.
Now we know for the future.
Sorry.
Jazzy.
I'm still gonna hit him with it, but
Jazzy.
bam.
Bam!
And,
Alright.
and then I am going to Black Ash teleport into
Go
the
hide in
darkness.
the barrel.
Into the darkness.
I
Complication.
think so.
Complicating my life. Fantastic. Love it.
Is that where people are supposed to come in?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Totally not. It's fine. It's totally fine. There seem to be no other enemies present. Yuvik, it's your turn.
Higgins is standing in the darkness.
Oh.
There's a dude there. He's like, "What?
It's my turn.
Who you?"
I'm going to
Here, sorry. Switch to player's turn. Boom. There.
I'm going to whoops.
You
I'm gonna run up and shield bash.
Field bash.
Damn!
Okay. I thought you had stored all your
Yikes.
rolls for the fight, but apparently you did not.
Accept result, and I'll push him into this guy.
How does he change color? I feel like he
happened.
needs to do that.
Which?
You need to change the color of your dice.
Oh, yeah. Change the color of your dice. Do it up.
Me?
I don't know how to do that, but change the color
Yeah,
of your
you-
dice.
Neither.
I think there's like
Tools.
Controls
And
somewhere.
I will use my maneuver to mark them.
that's good.
That'll be in turn.
All right, fantabulous. Bansii actually has already gone. You all did not wait. There was no waiting. There was sneaking and immediate discovery. And so the goblins that had begun to move away have not moved away very far. So we're gonna.
It's only like 3 more, right?
make this group visible. We're gonna make this group visible.
Oh.
Gosh.
Okay.
And
It's more than
we're
3.
just gonna say that this worked out in a very particular way. There was a lot of commotion and hubbub, as we make this group visible. And Higgins, you are not hidden. It's you.
I teleported behind them. They're not even looking at me.
You teleported on top of one of them and then ran through their midst.
No, not at all.
You teleported on this guy and then walked 3 spaces down through them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're
They
talking
need to
about.
speed up some
I don't know what you're talking
their
about.
How does the
in their
displacement of
token.
matter work with teleportation?
That's a good question. Normally, I don't know what's gonna happen in this particular situation, but we're just gonna figure it out. At the same time, just to complicate matters even
They know
more.
where I am. I squished the first goblin I landed on.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
probably. You know what?
Just smushed him.
You know what? What's your free strike?
And I am barefoot. How do I do that? Free strike.
Oh, right. Fucking, I keep forgetting. Monsters have a static free strike. Players have
I have a main action melee
a
free
rolled
strike.
free strike. Yeah. What is? Well, I'm gonna let you have the tier 1 for your free strike. So
4 damage.
You automatically do 4 damage for landing on this goblin assassin.
I'll take it.
But you are not hidden. That's the trade-off. Is how that goes. At the same time, as a bunch of goblins realize that they are under attack, a lone individual has been cautiously exploring these tunnels under semi-random orders to investigate a particular rumor. Mr. I don't even know how to Mr. Indiana, Mr. Stones. Are you? I'm just checking to see if you're still alive because you are like so stationary that I'm worried you just ceased to exist.
Are you talking about
There
the
was
mouse
supposed to be
right
the
here?
three
There.
This mouse?
goblins down here.
Talking about this cat. Indiana. Oh my God! You hear the sounds of combat being waged. The end of this tunnel that you've been coming down, and you see, as you kind of like step forward, you see a couple of goblins fighting against this 4-armed green guy and this undead elf lady.
I look alive right now.
You do. Never mind. Sorry, not undead elf lady. This mostly
Very much alive, elf lady.
yeah, totally alive looking elf lady.
Yeah.
Right now. And yeah, that is that. Do you wish to join in, or would you rather observe?
So they're currently fighting, right? So they're not
Yeah,
really
they're
paying
currently
attention.
fighting.
Yeah. So, who?
You can just watch for a turn if you wanna just sit back and watch for a turn.
Yeah. Are they in the Marines uniform?
No, they are not.
No, we don't look like we're Navy.
No. Then I will
No identifying
sit back
markers.
and watch for a second.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Sounds like a plan. That will work. We are going to skip to the next round, my darling. That is that. It's enemy's turn. This guy's gonna go. He has been smacked repeatedly. He's angry. He is going to try to bury the point in Bansii. Okay. Any reactions? You could parry if you choose. Want to take that as a nay?
Nay.
Sounds good. All right. He stabs you really fucking hard, Bansii, and leaves a spear kind of like sticking out of your body. And you can see you don't really bleed.
I have a roll dice prompt.
Do you?
Do for bleeding. I can't bleed because I'm of my race.
Of your race, are you immune to the bleeds?
I should be. Let me double check.
It might be a thing, but it also might be a thing you didn't take.
Oh, solid point. How do I double check that?
Let us see.
Because I thought like
If you
effect,
look
like
at your-
hunger, and
If you click on your character and go to, where is it? The builder and then your class, it should show you the things you took.
It would be called bloodless. It basically, as a revenant, you don't bleed. But you did not take it. If you took something else, then let's see. It is in Revenant. You took Former Life as a high elf, and you took Glamour of Terror for the high elf scenario. So you don't
these
have
are
blood.
purchase traits.
Yeah, these are purchase traits. So so you
okay,
don't
never
have
mind.
blood, but there is some sort of like viscous fluid in your body that you need a certain amount of to keep things regulated. Maybe it's like a magical ectoplasm or some such, but something is now oozing out of your body that you will not have a good time if you do not have much of it.
Okay.
So-
That sounds good. So also in my character sheet, now that I have this up, I didn't spend all of my career points or my complication points.
Well,
So we might need to come back to that. I
Well-
don't know why that's popping up now.
let's
but
do let's do it.
we'll do it eventually.
We'll do it. We'll
Oh,
figure
shit.
it out. Absolutely. Okay. You just took some bleeding damage. Are you supposed to take bleeding damage immediately? You took bleeding damage because you. So for clarity, if you're bleeding, you take damage anytime you take an action, a maneuver, or a trigger. So you
Oh,
only
and because I clicked the trigger and scared him.
because you clicked the trigger,
Gotcha.
you bled a little bit. So if you want to take that back and not take the 3 damage, that's cool. But that's up to you. That is gonna be his turn. He's done. It is our party, which currently consists of Yuvik, Bansii, and Higgins. Because this newcomer is not sure what the fuck is going on, so he is currently standing back.
Okay. So I will need to take this next turn to heal,
I got that one.
and I'll get the Behold the Mystery too, but I think that's I don't think I will. No, that's my maneuver. Yes, I'll have to take the turn to heal. So whatever you guys want to do, I'm
Now, I mean,
kinda not
I
gonna
could
be
inspiring strike that goblin and give you an opportunity to use a recovery without having to do anything,
sure we could do that.
if that's what you would like. So,
I'm good with it. Yeah, go ahead.
okay, all right. I'll claim turn, and then like I'll look over my shoulder and notice that somebody is like
Yeah,
there.
you
I'm like-
see this dwarf has walked up in the tunnels behind you.
and I'm like, oh, this is my opportunity to show off. So
What?
using
Oh,
You don't
jeez.
talk to him. You're just
all
like,
6
hey,
of my limbs.
check
Here it
this
comes.
out.
Be prepared for the lowest roll you can possibly get.
Yeah.
Snake
I
eyes.
will
Yeah.
move like 10 feet and use all 6 of my limbs to like cartwheel over and land using inspiring strike on this goblin.
He looks like the Venetian man
It
picture.
is still
A 6 and a 1.
Classic.
Classic. Very classic.
Except that
Still enough to kill this goblin warrior, though. He was
Oh,
already
nice.
pretty hurt.
And then here goes. Now, Bansii, you should be able to use a recovery.
Perfect. Thank you.
recovery. All right, fantastic.
Oh, I have to bleed when I recover. Use a recovery.
Do you?
Should have. Like, that wasn't an action you took. I did that for you.
So because I clicked the recovery, it popped up for the rolling the dice.
Creature is
of
bleeding. Whenever they make a test using might or agility, make a strike, use an action, or a triggered action, they lose stamina. This stamina loss can't be prevented. You take damage from this condition when you use a main action on your turn, off your turn. For example, a signature ability used as a free triggered action with the assistance of the tactician's strike now will cause a... I don't think you should believe that. From using a recovery?
It popped up as a trigger, which might have confused the system. So we
Or
might want to set it as a bug.
What's the wording on your inspiring strike? You
Deal
or one
damage.
ally within 10 squares can spend a recovery. It doesn't say that you need to use a trigger to spend that recovery or anything. So I'm going to say no, you do not take damage from bleeding or spending that recovery.
I
Right.
think what it is that hasn't been fully implemented yet. So whenever I
possible.
tell someone they can, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to like manually track that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Let's see. I do have a maneuver. Let's mark.
You also still have
Okay,
more
that
movement.
guy.
Like, you only move 10 feet.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's. You know what? Let's head off. As long as I'm gonna stay at least to one side of Bansii, so she can't be completely encompassed by gobos.
Indiana, you
And
see
that will
this
be in-
four-armed green figure charge forward, cut down this goblin that is fighting against them, inspire his ally, and then kind of move out of range. But he looked back at you. You know he knows you're there, but he didn't seem worried by your presence. He just kept fighting the goblin.
Okay.
And Higgins, you hesitation is weakness. Right?
Did. Yes.
Fantastic. Do you have the amber glaive drawn?
Yes.
You hear in your mind.
You cut out, but
To
yes,
main.
it is time.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide if I want to try and murder the assassin. Yeah, we're gonna go for the assassin. I'm going to. I can't really push through things, can I?
Not really. I think. I'm unsure.
All right. Well then.
I mean, you
we'll
could.
do a coup de grace at range.
I was gonna say you could straight up actually use a maneuver to like push someone out of the way.
Why do I have a bane? Oh, because I do range with
Range
people
strikes
near me.
with someone. Yeah, same thing as like
Okay,
D&D rules.
Can I just change that back then? I'll just hit the guy
Yeah.
next to me.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Control Z, I think you can undo it.
Yeah.
It's not letting me. Hold on, I gotta accept it first, and then
And then Control Z. Yeah.
Control Z is doing not a damn thing.
Reset to the start of Higgins Pebblesworth turn. Boom. Done.
Okay.
Nice.
That is much more acceptable.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Is
Yeah.
that 28
Good grief.
damage to the minion squad more acceptable? Higgins,
Yeah, that is acceptable.
you just start to be a blender in the midst of this goblin sniper squad. Just cutting through bows, arms, bodies, etc. Start
And
clicking
then-
red skulls.
Oh yeah. click,
You
click,
hear roarous cackling in your mind, and you feel an overwhelming sense of pleasure, like enjoyment
That's
in
definitely a good thing.
slashing through these creatures. And you gain 8 temporary HP.
Excellent. I wade through the blood and viscera.
You wade
to
through the
stand
blood and gore. And
looming over this final assassin.
this goblin looks at you just like, what the fuck just happened? This giant rock man just teleported on me and then cut down all of my subordinates and is now just standing over me.
And then
Indiana, you hear the sounds and screams of slaughter down the tunnel.
And then
Starts
as he's
sweating
staring at
profusely.
me, shitting bricks, I teleport into the corner and disappear.
You fucker. I still cannot believe you basically made a giant rock man teleporting, hiding assassin. And I hate it.
Look,
Literally out of the
Higgins does
largest
what
creature
Higgins
you can
does.
see.
Yes.
yeah, I'm as big as possible now.
Absolutely. Alright.
Well, I am small for a Hakan.
Set as move.
Just remember that.
It's gonna be these guys. These guys are gonna go. They're gonna close distance and start piling in around the people they can see. They are going to be very basic. They're gonna make some axe strikes. Boom,
Axing a question.
boom, boom. They'll spread out the damage a little bit. One of them will see Bansii behind Yuvik and try to swing on her.
This is what I wanted to do. Okay,
you sound like this is what I wanted to happen. Oh.
All right, so that is a tier 1, so
Oh.
there's no point in like really.
Sorry.
Nope,
Okay.
you're good.
You're getting pushed. Not a lot of pushing happened. So they kind of crowd you, and the Yuvik and Bansii, they crowd you and start swinging their weapons at the both of you, inflicting a little bit of damage. But these are like very, very rapidly, like your fights back with the Tlatsiski come to mind as these kind of like weaker opponents are swarming you. And then see this guy, this goblin caster of some sort, robed figure holding a human-ish sized skull, steps forward and raises the skull up at you, Yuvik. God, now I have Yuvik's. I have Jay's rolls. What is happening?
Fine.
Scale is
Look.
balancing.
Look,
I
I
got-
mean, I'm still
I got a
doing
second
those bad rolls, so it's not like I gave them to you. We're sharing them now.
I got a second. Okay, I got a big lap. You can have lap as well. Yuvik, you see this kind of like wash of purplish energy surge out, launch up and over the spine cleavers and into you, and then you feel your strength kind of like wane. You feel your body slow, and you're just a little tired, you know. And that is the end of his turn.
Cool.
It's Bansii's turn.
My turn. All right. Behold the mystery.
All right. Bane on power roll. Joke's on you. I'm only gonna roll ones anyways.
I'm only rolling ones anyways.
Oh, did it? I don't know if that let me do it or not. I clicked it, but then I didn't see anything happen.
Clicked it, didn't see it happen. I don't see it. I'm gonna go back to the start of your turn real quick. Well,
All right, claim turn. I just click submit, right? Submit.
yes. Okay. And now you have a trigger, and now you have. It's just
Where
like.
did it go?
I don't know. I see what you're seeing though. It's like it like disappeared momentarily.
Yeah,
It's-
before I could like indicate where I wanted it to go.
It's still there. But try this one more
I'm
time.
gonna cancel it. Yeah, I'll cancel it again.
Try this
Click
one more time.
slowly. Claim
Click
turn.
claim. Behold the mystery.
Oh, you gotta click a box.
Yeah, there's.
Well,
there's
normally I can designate where it's gonna come down. This time I had it hovered over the guy, so let's see if it does it.
Okay.
Holy shit, that killed me. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Did it come down on him? Because I had it
didn't.
hovered. Okay.
It didn't. Oh, okay. Wow. Why is it's okay? We're being awkward here. We're gonna reset. This is gonna be the last time. We're gonna do this manually. I'm gonna click for your turn. Did that give you your stuff? Might have
So
to
I
do a
can-
refresh.
I can. Oh, okay. How do I do it? Just.
Fuck. What
I
was
don't
it?
remember.
Is it? What's the button? What's the button, y'all? I done
I don't
forgot.
remember. It's
Again.
Alt F something. F2.
What?
It's. What's the refresh button in the draw steel codec? There is totally a refresh button. I think it's
There
F5.
is. All right, F5.
F5?
Why? Yes, it is. Hold on. I'm coming back.
It is F5. Yeah. It's F5.
So you didn't think to try refresh? The refresh
Okay.
button to refresh?
Will you start my turn again?
Is F5 just classically the refresh button?
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Well, that tells you how much of a techie person I am. Revert turn. Okay. I'm gonna let you do the thing now. Okay, we got essence. We got a mystery.
It
we
would
got a
not let me
thing.
click.
It
So it's not letting me click to actually designate
still won't
where
let you
Behold
click.
Mystery
No
goes.
problem. What is your essence at? Your essence is at 6. We are going to.
That's
use-
after I click it.
That's after you click it. Your essence is at 6. Okay. Right.
No,
right.
no, no. After I clicked Behold the Mystery, right? So if you
Yeah.
revert the turn, it should go up again.
Okay. So
Yep, right there on that guy.
that
That's right.
guy. Boom. Confirm. Does it let you roll dice, or is it making me roll dice?
It's making you roll dice.
I'm rolling dice for you. Sorry.
That's fine. I'll accept that.
Yay. Accept. All right. So, that happened.
Oh, it
that
still killed
happened.
me. Okay.
That
So then-
bleed, yeah.
You are
My-
still gonna be good though. You're gonna have because that wouldn't have actually taken your 3 essence, so you're still at 6 essence. You are now at 0 HP. At -9, you will die.
I cannot heal,
at
right? I
0
cannot take a main action to heal.
At 0, you can no longer heal yourself. You can be
Okay.
healed by others, and you can be healed by outside sources, aka that last healing potion you have. But you cannot heal. You cannot use a what's it called? Catch breath maneuver.
All right.
Um,
In that case, I'm going to do Test of Rain to try and get the bleed off of me and area of effect the guys around me.
So the scenario now is the bleed. The bleed is on you regardless because of the because now you're at 0 or below. So while you're at 0 or below, you're always bleeding.
Okay.
Because you're bleeding out, right?
Does it stack?
It doesn't stack. It's just gonna be 1 bleed.
Okay.
So
All right. In that
that guy's
case-
bleed no longer really matters in the situation. I believe.
Can I
That
see
works.
him?
Who?
Sorry, I have to remember how to ping this guy up here.
Yeah, you can see all of them up there. You see another bunch of goblins massing at that tunnel. You will take another. If you do that, you're going to take another bleed proc.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
This is where the hitting 0 and being able, like, you don't instantly die when you hit 0, so you can still do stuff, but you've got to. It's like you got to make it count, right?
Can I cancel? Like, how do I cancel? Or
Yeah.
undo?
Just hit accept, and then we'll revert it. Not a problem. So I'll just put that back, and you.
All right. Are you
it
guys
didn't do
okay with
anything.
me taking a potion? It's our
Yeah, go
last
for it.
potion.
Last
Yeah.
potion.
Drank it.
All right, I will drink a potion.
Last potion. No more potion.
It's just a recovery, right? I just click the recovery.
Just click a recovery. Boom.
All
okay.
right.
And I'm gonna say that the bleeding condition, you had bleed because you got stabbed, and then you went down to 0, which had the 0 bleed. I'm gonna say now that you've healed, the bleed is gone. I don't know that it actually works like that, but we're gonna say that that's how that works, and go from there.
Okay, sounds good.
Anything else?
That is my turn.
That is your turn. Okay. It is gonna be the goblin assassin is gonna go. And he's gonna be like, what? He's gonna try to find a hidden man. He does not find a hidden man. He runs over here. And Yuvik and Bansii, you see him take out like a little piece of flint and steel and start over the barrels, cackling maniacally. This goblin's gonna blow himself up, and everyone and this part of the city as well. So that is his turn. These goblins are gonna go now. And they are gonna grab the bond. I grab people in the turn order? That's wild! Okay, so only one of them is actually gonna make it. He's gonna go against Bansii, though. Roll dice. That is a tier 3. It will be 3 damage. Yuvik, you have a trigger. Do you want to try to parry that, or are you good?
He gone.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I can't-
Oh, right.
Do you want to try to parry that, or are you good?
Yep, definitely gonna parry that.
Okay, parry. 1 damage from the Goblin Runner to Bansii.
Thank you.
Okay. That is the end of turn. Before we start on the next turn, Mr. Indiana Stones, would you like to move a little closer to see more of what is going on,
It's like,
or
no.
are you good where you're at?
Here.
It's up to you.
I can see Bansii from where I'm at, so I'm
You're
pretty
happy?
sure. Right?
You're pretty happy?
No,
Okay.
no. I've seen it go down a couple times. I feel like I need to step in now.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Then I need to figure out how the fuck to how can I add a person into the after the fact? This is maybe something I should have considered previously.
You can also just end combat and restart it.
True. But then it's gonna dump where your resources are at. And I don't want to have to do that to y'all. We could like remember where everyone is at, and we could. So that is an alternative if I can't figure this out. Un momento. Google is your friend.
I think you have to do it. Drop them into the next round. Let's see.
Yeah, I think we're reading the same thing. So now I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do that. Can I just... Nope, can't do that. Can I... Nope, can't do that. Can I go over to the character sheet and can I just snag you? And nope, I can't do that. Can I... Party settings? Nope. Kinda. Nope.
Air safe map edge.
Not there. Tools. Oh.
You're like, this goblin turns and shoots him. Ta-da! In the turn order.
In the turn order. Line 2. Line 2. Player. Oh, not that. Not that. Come back. Baby, come back. I clicked the wrong thing. Add selection to combat. Hey! Add
There we
selection
are.
to combat. Hey! I just had to find the right button. I just had to find the right button.
Hey.
Fantastic. Okay. Mr. Indiana Stones, he will be joining us for this combat. Mark is playing the Summoner class, which is a new class released by MCDM. It is not. It's implemented in the Drawsteel Codex, but much like many of the classes, some of the implementation is not all there yet. So we will probably have to noodle with a lot of things and figure things out. I'm gonna throw this out there. Did not realize this at the time. But we're not gonna backtrack unless Mark wants to. But it was released as a quote unquote master class for
Enjoy.
players assuming they had already played and knew what the fuck they were doing. But who gives a shit? We're gonna go with the fantasy and try to make it happen.
Do it live.
And if we gotta muddle through things, then we'll muddle through things like we always do. Whatever, no big deal.
I mean,
Um,
we're all gonna
believe-
figure it out together anyways, regardless.
Exactly.
So, like, whatever.
Exactly. So,
We'll get there.
Expert.
as a
Yeah,
new
we're
player,
clearly.
new player enters the field, there are a couple of different things happening. There is a mass of goblins attacking Uvik and Bansii. Bansii is pretty hurt. Uvik is weakened. There are a bunch of dead goblins already. And there is one particularly zealous goblin who is trying to set fire to a bunch of barrels filled with black powder in the corner of this cavern. So let's try to get through. Is everyone? It's 9:55. Is everyone good trying to get through one more round of combat?
I can do one more round.
Okay. Then, I am going to say, oh, the enemies went first.
Bunch of gobos.
Okay. Uvik, prepare thine asshole.
My cheeketh be spread. can you do? Well, I guess it'd be more than 16.
I say prepare thine asshole. But I think this is going to be Yuvik and Bansii, as you all hear this goblin curse spitter in the back excitedly shouting. And as you do, you see the flash of steel, and we're going to activate the Malice ability Tiny Stabs. And
Ow.
there is just a barrage of daggers and short swords and kunai and fingernails and anything and everything as the goblins surrounding Yuvik and Bansii just throw themselves and every various little implement they have at Yuvik and Bansii in an attempt to just burn you down. So that is Tiny Stabs. Yay! Tiny Stabs is each enemy in the encounter takes 1 damage for each goblin adjacent to them.
Oh, cool. Gotcha.
Yeah, and now the cleavers are gonna try to cleave you.
Cool. I'm gonna
One
try to
cleaver
stop
will
that.
still try to cleave Bansii, and then the other 3 are gonna try to cleave you. Rolling dice. It is a tier 2 results.
Let us
2 things you want to do.
foresight that.
Okay. Ooh, Foresight will make that be a tier 1 result, right? Yes.
Yes, it would.
I believe so. Sounds like a plan.
And it's still. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna do that. Fuck! No!
Well, it's a tier. Foresight works for you, but it doesn't work on the roll that hit Bansii. So
It
Bansii is going to get hit and pushed. Yuvik, you are going to get hit and pushed as well. And they are opening up a little bit of space. Yuvik is down to 2 HP. Bansii is negative 2 HP at this point and bleeding once more.
Am I still bleeding, or
You're-
what did that remove?
You're back to bleeding.
back to bleeding.
You got knocked down below 0 again.
Order of operations.
Yes.
When I clicked... Okay, so I'm getting a bleeding thing because I clicked a trigger.
Okay.
And so I clicked the trigger subtle relocation because I was going to like teleport further, but then I canceled it and I didn't teleport further.
Not a
So
problem.
can I just not bleed further?
Yes, absolutely. Do you want
Okay, cool.
to teleport, or do you just not want to teleport? And
I don't want to teleport if I'm bleeding. I didn't
don't
realize
bleed.
that I was
Gotcha.
I wasn't gonna use a trigger because I was going to use a trigger because I wasn't bleeding, and then all of a sudden I was bleeding after I had clicked it. So that was a problem.
Gotcha. Understood. So yeah, just click whatever it's telling you to click, and we'll set it back.
Cool. We are good then.
Okay, we're good then. All good. Okay. So again, Indiana, you see fighting, shouting, bunch of shit going on. You see this elf and this time raider get thrown back. Both are grievously injured. It is the party's turn. No, it's not the party's turn. I'm a liar. Don't go easy.
No takesy backsies.
It's the Curse Spitter's turn. He's gonna Eye of Surlak, Yuvik. Oh god. Oh, that's kind of big. That's another 5 damage. Yuvik is now at -3. Bansii will die at -9. Yuvik will die at -15.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
jeez, Bansii, you have so little HP. Uh-oh.
It's the party's turn. Party, what would you like to do?
Nothing.
I want to move forward and summon my minions.
So to claim a turn, it's just the party goes in whatever order of operations they decide to go. So if you want it to be your turn, you click the little swords over your icon, and it will claim your turn. It's automatically going to give you the essence that you would, and you'll see this little exclamation mark over your character because you have triggers to start with. So I believe you start by being able to just summon fucking minions into existence, right?
Mhm. Right.
Um,
I see elemental moat squad. I want to summon the boulder, not the elemental moat though.
so I believe, let me look at it. I gotta pull this. Going through complicated stuff. So this should be your first level. Actually, this is just the summoner starting thing. So at the start of combat for you just get to do 2 of your motes for free. So that's what it's wanting you to do right now. Is it just wants you to put your 2 free motes out, and then you can do whatever else, other stuff you're wanting to do, like the boulders. So the 2 motes you get those free at the start of combat.
Here's where it says one of your signature minions, which the boulder is one of the signature minions.
Up to 2 of your signature minions at no cost. Oh, maybe. Somebody.
Street.
Oh, okay. Icky dicky.
So,
Minions at the start of combat. Sorry, I'm just clicking some shit.
no, you're fine.
Mutant squad. Squad? 9. I'm just gonna click some shit and we'll take it back. Okay. That is not what we want to have happen. So I'm going to revert that by clicking back at the beginning. Get out of here. Get out of here. I think you're right though. I think start combat or some other stressful situation, you can summon up to 2 of your signature minions at no cost. Signature minions are
I got the elemental moat, the brisk scale, fire plume, and walking boulder.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to, so we're going to click your turn. You get your essence. The trigger that it's trying to give you is the minions at the start of, oh, maybe that's the difference. Let me look at that. It's trying to give you minions at the start of you, because probably combat, you weren't in the turn tracker when we hit the draw steal, so I bet that's how it's set. At the start of your turn, you can still summon signature at no cost. Why? I wonder, we might have to like set a different scenario for your signature. I'm just gonna click your walking boulder. And your essence right now is 2. We'll reset it. Where do you want them? Actually, you can do this. Go to your main action. Click the little main action tab and just click your walking boulder. We'll ignore the automation for a second and then click where you want it to be, and let's see how that works. Oh God! How big is that thing? What? Hold on a moment.
I did not think it was going to be that big.
Wait a second.
It's size 2.
Walking boulder. Oh, yeah. That's a big motherfucker. Okay. Okay. So if you want it
immediately
up
crush
here,
Bansii and you, Vic.
It's okay. We're already dead. It's fine.
Do this. Okay. I'm gonna say what happens is you basically like summon it out of the wall, and it's gonna push this goblin back slightly, basically as it like moves in between the goblins and we gotta get some art for this. I didn't realize these didn't have art. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, this goblin's just gonna... There we go. Okay, got it. So that boulder comes out of that wall, kind of positioning itself in between Yuvik, Bansii, and the rest of the goblins. And then you get 2 of them, right? You get a second boulder. So your shit's gonna be grayed out. Ignore that. Just go to your main action and click that walking boulder again and put it where you want it.
Let's see. Have it come out of this
Yeah,
wall over
they
here.
should be able to come out in pretty much the exact same place, just like that. Yeah, like down and here. So, Yuvik and Bansii, you are assaulted by this horde of goblins and thrown back. You're both grievously injured, and as that happens, you're readying yourselves like this could be the end. The walls shudder, and these 2 stone golems basically push themselves out of the walls around you, in between you and the goblins. And yeah, we're gonna set your essence back to 2 because those are free. Those are your start of turn freebies. I believe is how it works. And so now you can actually do like a strike or use more essence. You actually use essence to summon other things. So what do you want to do for your actual actions?
So I have a free triggered action that's strike for me, which allows my minions to fight in my stead.
True. So I'm not sure how. So the free triggered action at the start of your turn. Blah 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 blah. Let me look. Is there summoning sickness? Is there a summoning sickness thing in this game? Or is it just...
I don't recall that.
Or do they just come out and start whapping? I assume
Jeremy's
they just
praying
come out
right
and
now.
start whapping. No, I hope they come out and start whapping. That's exciting.
They need to.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. What are these? So,
Minions
need
start turn, minions
to-
start combat. Strike for me. Your minions fight in your stead. Up to... Okay.
Oop, I just accidentally clicked mark trigger as used.
No worries. Oh, okay. So I need to look at that. That is at the start of your turn during combat. It happens. Start of this turn.
Oh.
So strike for me, I believe, is you can you use a triggered action to make a free strike or use a signature ability. Yeah. You can absolutely just use that. So I'm just gonna click it. Okay, I'm not gonna click it. I'm gonna have you open up your triggers and click strike for me. And
So when I do that, nothing happens.
nothing happens. Okay.
Like I want to. Oh, no, clicking the boulder. Like minions that start a combat. Trapped in combat. You could summon up to 2 of your signature minions at no cost. Okay. Yep. Confirm.
Yeah, got them.
And then it brings the assigned to squad. Is there a way we can assign these walking boulders to a squad?
It did that when we tried to open up minions.
Yeah, it did.
But then we manually tried to override it, so we might just have to manual until you and I have more time to play around with it. They're gonna make... Each of them is gonna make a free strike, right? That's the plan?
Yes.
If you click on them and click main action, you'll see they both have like melee free strike or range free strike. Just click
Okay.
that, and then
Okay.
click
Boulders
who you
have
wanna free strike. You got a bunch of targets. He starts
Yeah.
swinging on Yuvik. He just starts
Yeah.
to slap the shit out of
Finish
Yuvik.
him. I
Do
mean,
that.
he did surround Uvik.
He did. He really did.
And
Okay.
I click
He
roll
created
dice, correct?
2 boulders.
Yep. Click
They're
roll
gonna
that.
slowly walk at each other.
Easy.
Accept.
So these big ass stone golems come out and they start kind of like swinging around, but they're not the fastest things in existence. And so these goblins start like ducking and diving. Basically, they're more tanks than they are big damage dealers. But they do a little damage to the goblins that are surrounding them. What else for your turn?
I want to move forward and try to start healing.
So for movement,
So I
you
need a
should be able
maneuver,
to just pick up your token, and it should show you how big your movement range is, and boom, there you go. Now you've moved.
Okay.
And your main action is grayed out because of how we did things, but you actually do have
Yeah.
a main action still. So you can just ignore it. Okay, great. Bansii, you see this dwarf run up behind. You see these two massive stone golems come out of the walls and start swinging on goblins, and then this dwarf runs up behind you and tries to help you out. Tries to give you a hand and patch you up. Which lets Bansii use her second to last recovery.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then, can I still do? I got a range-free strike, so I'm gonna try to shoot
You
over them. Since
still
they're slowed
have
down, right?
you still have a maneuver. So a ranged free strike would be an action, but you just healed Bansii as your action. So maneuvers
Gotcha.
you could use like you could heal yourself. Catch breath is the heal yourself. You can like hide or push people, or you can use your minion bridge. But other than that, maneuvers, you don't have a lot doing with your maneuvers right now. So you might not be able to really use it.
Okay. Am I able to pull Bansii out
I'd
and
say,
back?
yeah, you could drag her.
Okay. Well, actually, I used all my maneuver to get here. So
Yeah,
I
you
can't
used
do
all
that,
your
right?
movement to get here, so you would
Okay.
be able
Well,
to grab her and pull her back, but you ran out of movement.
Now, since heal is an action, can I do another call fourth magic and use essence? But that's another main action, so
no, yeah, it's
okay.
action is the same kind of scenario.
Gotcha.
That's
All right, then I
the
guess that's
caveat.
My turn.
All right, pretty good turn. A bunch of big old rock tanks and some healing, good stuff. You hit
Hesitation is
turn.
weakness.
Hesitation is weakness. God damn you. So Higgins as a rogue has a skill called hesitation is weakness. Normally the turn order goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Higgins can burn some essence and jump in after somebody else, letting the players go twice basically. So Higgins actually.
Why doesn't the go back work anymore?
I
there
don't
we
know.
go.
I don't know. Right? Like we were totally control Zing previously, weren't we? I feel like we were.
Yeah, we totally were.
Maybe
All the time.
they changed something. Devastating rush. I swear to God. Roll a T1. Roll a T1. Roll a T1. Roll a T1.
Best I can do is T2.
Oh, this
Woo!
goblin
That's
assassin
enough.
is just.
Please.
His head leaves his shoulders. His hands do another. There's a gout of fire, and then the hands try to go for another one before the whole body just falls over.
Impressive.
Do I get any more temporary HP?
Your temporary HP does not go up further, but you don't take any damage.
Fine. Okay. I'm gonna Black Ash teleport up here and try to meld with the wall. I am the
Rocket.
wall.
You are the wall. Okay. Great. If that's the end of your turn, onwards. Fantastic. I'm gonna set you as move. It is the enemy turn. These goblins don't know any better. They are going to try to fight some rock monster. We have a gobbo here, we have a gobbo here, we have a gobbo here, we have a gobbo here. Okay.
Damn.
They swarm over your boulders. And oh no! I forgot that's a thing!
Your boulder turns into a permanent boulder when it
It
dies?
Yep.
turns into
Yep.
a
It turns into a
wall!
wall?
Oh my
Oh no!
god!
Well, actually, that's kind of awesome. Now they're
That's
funnels.
kind of
Fuck!
fucking nuts.
Okay, these goblins swarm over these fucking boulders and stab and scrape and
That's
try to like,
insane.
you know, do whatever they can, and the whatever magic, whatever essence you utilize to empower these, you know, temporary beings of rock and stone, is forced out of them. And all that does is cause all of that stone that has pushed out of the walls to just collapse into a big-ass stone barrier that is still blocking off the other goblins.
That's
Uh,
cool. That's cool. It
Alright, this guy is going to do a maneuver. He's going to search. Going to roll some dice. He finds no one. So, not knowing anything else, he's gonna run into the
Oh.
killing tunnel,
No.
That tunnel.
and he's gonna try to
No.
bury the fucking point in Uvik. And he
I
got a
can't-
tier 1. Accept result.
That's no. It's still spooky.
It's still spooky. Uvik is at -8 and bleeding. And that is
Close.
the end of that goblin's turn. It's Bansii and Uvik, and then the turn is over. Uvik is fucked up. Bansii is fucked up, but not that fucked up anymore.
Yeah.
If
my
you let
question
me
is,
go,
Can I use a heal on him if I don't have a potion?
You can use the main action heal to get him to spend a recovery.
Okay. Do you have recoveries?
I have 2 left.
Okay.
There's 2 left.
Do you want to do that?
Sure. If you would be so kind.
I will claim my turn. I should only have 1 Behold the Mystery, but I have 2.
Oh right, because we doubled the thing. I'll delete 1. Boom.
Okay.
You still do have that persisting though, so you can still use your maneuver to do a Behold the Mystery. Ugh. My poor goblins. They tried to...
Oh,
Yes!
Oh, come on. They can
Yes!
take 2.
Some goblins will live. Not many, but some will live.
All right.
One goblin lived. Hello,
okay.
Jazzy.
And then I'll use my main action to heal. Even.
Fantastic. Oh,
Then the
you
recovery. I'm positive.
You are at 2 HP, my man. End of your turn, Bansii?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
In case you have the ability to hide, Uvik. I don't know if you do or not, but if you do have the ability,
Wow.
I can also
Jerry.
potentially move you if he hits you. I can potentially move you back as well.
Okay. I think I'm fine for now. I'm gonna. Is it? I mean, is the turn up for grabs?
I
I think you're the only person
so.
left.
think if I click it,
I think
yeah.
it's still. I think it's still Bonsi's turn
It's your
technically.
yeah. It's Bansi's just has to click in turn, and then it's your turn.
Nice. All right, go for it.
Claim. Main action.
Oh, my shoulder hurts.
Inspiring strike. This guy. And
Oh,
then since
God.
I'm weakened, I'm still. It's going to be reduced by 1, but it's going to be a 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I feel like I'm the only one that's rolled a legit snake eyes today.
Oh, how the
And that's
tides have
it for
turned.
recoveries?
Uvik back up to 12 H. Ow! My God! What are you doing to me, Jazzy?
All right. For my maneuver, I'm going to spend 5 of my resource, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna scream back to what I was going to do. What I thought was going to be really cool is I was gonna see if I could actually tell Mark's minions that they could do this. I don't know if that's gonna we're gonna have to look into that. But since they are now walls
rock.
instead of creatures, I will instead use now and target both Indiana, and Bansii.
Can you
So
can also
you
target
two-
Higgins. You can do 3
He's-
creatures,
is
right?
he- Yes, but they gotta be within 10 squares.
He's within 10 squares.
Then
Oh,
tell
hold
you.
on, let me back that
Yeah.
up.
There's a big ass
whenever
square that
rank-
lights up and
Oh, I
says,
can. All right.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay.
All right. All of you
so-
get
Well, I can't reach
free
anyone with
range
mine.
attack. No. Well.
I'm too far away.
Woo!
That guy's dead. So
That guy's dead.
Indiana, you could do this guy up here.
I don't think Indiana can see that guy, unfortunately.
Indiana
Oh,
can't see that guy.
He can only see this goblin down here, I believe.
Okay.
But that
All
if
right,
you
and
you should have if you don't have a triggered strike, you should be able to go into your trigger, click opportunity, and there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
He has cover, so no line of sight. Yeah, I
Line-
can only
no
do
line
this
of
one. Yeah.
sight. Wow. All right. Well, that's fine.
that's okay.
It's prompting me that I can do it again. Can I do it
Doesn't
again?
quite. No, get out of here,
You shouldn't be able to do it more
You
than
quit that.
once.
bad
All right,
Bansii.
in turn.
Okay, all right.
In turn
That,
save.
that is where we are going to end tonight's scenario. Oh yeah, because you're weakened. So at the end of the turn, you get to
I
save
get
to
try
see
to
if
save
you
again.
get rid of the weakened, but you did not. At the end of this session,
Surprise.
the party plus a mysterious adventurer who has showed up.
Savior, more like.
This mysterious savior has shown
Yeah.
up to join the
The bringer
party
of
in
rock.
battle against these goblins. There was almost a lucky goblin that tried to blow up the barrels and everyone with him, and he got decapitated. But we will see how this
I
finishes out
eviscerated him and all his friends.
next time.
As it should be.
And maybe in between now and next time or something like that, maybe we can like do a danger room scenario and fiddle more around with the summoner so that we have a better idea of what the fuck's going on. But we'll get there.
I'll see if
We'll
there's any
figure it
YouTube videos out.
out. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. We'll do some research. It'll work out. Thanks for joining us, Mark. We'll muddle through
Yeah, thanks for joining, Mark.
actually getting everything up and running. And as per normal, the codex is very new. We are very new. There will be jank, but whatever. It's still fun. So, hope everyone enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.